Hey guys, it's Crocodile. Welcome back to another huge, big box of toy animals video. If you guys like these videos, do me a favor, smack that like button, subscribe to the notification bell, turn it on so you never miss an upload. If you guys watch this video from start to finish, you're part of the awesome squad. Thank you so much. You guys can also find more videos like this in the top right hand corner of this video by clicking on this little icon. You also could go subscribe to my main channel as well. But this video is all about safari animals, the jungles, all that good stuff. With this huge box of safari animal toys, this is going to be a lot of fun to review, guys. I cannot wait, so let's just jump right into it. The first animal I'm going to pick out right now is a zebra. Very cool. Next up we have a gazelle. They always reminded me of like a deer and like an elk kind of mixed a little bit. Just because of the horns or the antlers on it. A gazelle or antelope? I don't know what the difference is. Let me know in the comment section below. Gazelle or antelope? Next up we have a cheetah, probably one of the most fastest animals on planet Earth. Ranging to 35 to 45 miles per hour. Here's another zebra, which I've actually used on some of my toy movies, which you also can check out in the top right hand corner as well. I love this toy. This is very old. Very cool though. Oh, look at that. We have a baby zebra. Very small. I might have to grab a Sharpie marker and dot its eyes a little bit because it looks like the detail kind of got scrubbed off. But that's okay. Next up we have a baby elephant. That toy I like a lot. It's pretty cool. Doesn't have any tusks. You can barely see it starting to grow tusks. Very awesome. Oh, next up we have probably one of the most scariest animals that freak me out very much. Is a hyena. Hyenas are terrifying to me. They'll eat their prey alive. It's just, they're very scary dogs. But very cool toy nonetheless, very scary too. Speaking of another hyena, here we go. Another hyena toy. This one is posed different, as you can see. This one is a alert and ready to fight, and this one is like kind of eating. You can see the position, the different positions they're in, molded into. But still a very cool toy. Next up we have a male lion on a smaller scale. Love the mouth opened up. It's pretty cool. Very scary though. Very awesome. Here we go. Now we have a huge tiger. A huge tiger. This thing is absolutely ginormous. And if you push this little button on the head, it makes his mouth move. Love the green eyes, very pretty. Love the coloration of this toy, very awesome. His legs move, it's just very cool. Next up we have a lion cub in like a playful stance. Very cute, very cool. And the detail on this is absolutely gorgeous. Next up we have a I don't know if this has got to be a gazelle, right? Pretty sure this is a gazelle. Should be. Doesn't say. It's very old. But I never thought about that. An antelope and a gazelle. They kind of looked similar. But this one I've also used on my toy animations as well. I love this. This thing is very old from my childhood. Very cool. Next up we have a rhino. Huge rhino. Well, somewhat big rhino, I guess. But the detail on this blows everything else out of the water. It's amazing. I love the detail on this toy. Oh, here's another lion. Another lion toy. Looks like it's ready to attack. You can tell it's a male lion because of the mane. Very cool. Speaking of another male lion, here we go. Here's another male lion figure. Top of its head, there's a little button. You can barely see it. It's right there. I just click it, make its mouth move. His arms move, or his arms move. Very cool. Very big though. Very scary. Next up we have a baby crocodile. Very small. Very cool though. Next up we have an alligator. An old alligator toy. Where he's like flattened out. Probably like sunbathing in the sun. And waiting for his prey to come along. Very cool. Squeezes back and his mouth opens up. Pretty awesome. Next up, a king cobra. This thing is absolutely scary. Cool thing about this toy is you can mold it, so you can go like this and it'll stay in that position. And that's the S position. It's pretty much a strike position. That's why it's called the S position. And it'll sit like this in a circle around itself. So this way, any predators coming at it or anything like that, any enemies, whatever you want to call them, can't touch this snake because it's always going to be following their every move. Now, mostly every snake is like that. Every snake will coil up in the S position when they feel threatened. So yeah, very cool, very scary. I'm not quite sure if this is a spitting cobra. Pretty sure it's just a regular king cobra, but spitting cobras are even scarier because they spit venom. Okay, next up we have a bobcat. It looks like this molding always confuses me. I don't know why, but it does. Next up we have another cheetah, smaller version of a cheetah, but is a cheetah nonetheless. This one's like kind of looking out for food, I guess. It looks like he's looking for food. The way he's standing. The other one was kind of ready to hunt. Next up we have another tiger. It looks like it feels threatened by something. It's about to attack something. Pretty cool. Next up we have another little baby zebra. This one you can kind of see it's got a tiny bit of an eyeball. So, pretty cool. Some of these figures don't, they come not damaged, but they come lacking some detail sometimes, I guess. Here's another giraffe. I don't think I've shown a giraffe. No, this is the first giraffe I've shown, I think. This is a little baby giraffe. Next up we have another crocodile. This one was mouth opened and it's like a statue, so you can't really do nothing. It's hard plastic, but pretty cool though. Alligators and crocodiles do this thing where they go into a death roll, which is pretty much something to when they bring a predator or their prey into the water, and they'll turn and twist like this to rip pieces off of their prey, or to simply, just damage it more. But very cool toy. Here's an alligator, a huge alligator. This one's arms move. Very cool. This thing is absolutely ginormous. This is a big alligator. Look at the size of the mouth. Oh my goodness. Next up we have another rhino, but this one's like on a smaller scale, smaller version. This rhino's got like a tiny bit of a tusk or a little horn right here. So, he's a little baby one. Here's another rhino. This one's pretty big, chunky. And this one is just a regular rhinoceros. This is a 1998 toy. Oh my goodness, I feel old. But this is pretty cool. I like the horn on this and all that other stuff. It's pretty awesome. Next up, we have another giraffe. This one's on a way bigger scale. This thing is very cool. And I love the coloration and detail on this guy. Very awesome. Next up, we have another elephant. This one on a way bigger scale compared to my hand. But I like the detail on this guy too. Very awesome. He's got his mouth open a little bit. He's not too big in scale, but he's just big enough to, you know, scare off any other predators or anything. Next up, we have another elephant, but this time with his trunk lowered, so he's a little bit more relaxed. This one's very cool. This one looks a little older because of the tusks. A little bit more damaged, but very cool. Next up, we have a Black Panther. This is probably one of my most favorite toys because of just the black and the blue. I absolutely love it. It's gorgeous. It just looks so cool, and obviously that face scan and the way it can pat its paw or high five the camera. But very cool. Next up, we have another male lion. This one's absolutely terrifying, and I didn't realize his tail could wag. I didn't know that until now. That's pretty cool. His mane is absolutely huge. His face is terrifying, and his mouth can open up and close. Now, this is an Animal Planet toy, and it looks like it should make sound effects, so I might unscrew this and try to put batteries in it and see if it works. Maybe it makes sound effects. I'm not quite sure. It looks like it. Here's a very small hippopotamus. Very, very small. Next up, we have another elephant, but this one's really cool because this one's like a light blue, like a baby blue color. It's gorgeous. I love this one. Very small though. Next up, we have two pandas. Small little baby panda with the blue eyes. And then we have a huge panda that's more of like, got more articulation, can move a lot more with the arms and all that, and also can make his head go up and down by pushing this button on the back. Which is very cool. And next up, we have another really old school elephant toy. This one's my childhood one. Very cool. And last but certainly not least, we have probably the biggest giraffe I've ever had in my toy collection. This thing is absolutely ginormous. Standing straight up out of the box, no problem. This is probably one of my most favorite toys when it comes to the giraffes anyway. It can't move any of its back legs. It looks like they're all screwed in. But his front legs do this cool thing where if you space them apart, his neck goes down like he's trying to eat something. So that's pretty cool. But that was the Safari Animal Toy Box review. If you guys liked this video, please do me a favor and smack that like button. Subscribe with the notification bell turned on so you never miss an upload. I have plenty more toys to review in the future. So guys, keep subscribing, keep smashing the like button. And you guys don't forget to stay awesome. See you guys later. Thank you so much for watching.